hard number 10, his first hole of the day. Here's his first birdie attempt at 11 that falls into the cup. He also would birdie 12.
Rory McIlroy up the hill, 245 yards left here at the par 5. Picks that one clean. Well, a little offline. I putted up to here, and this for birdie. And he joins that big group at the top of the leaderboard.
After a flying start, Rory's had to wait a long time for a bubble Watson rolling. Now over it, this turning right to left. And if these guys upshoot one into the wind, it's possible to spin the ball back towards the water. So you would expect these guys to go a little deep. This on a great line.
And a great result. Rory looks like he'll get to 4 under par.
Very little movement, if anything, going a touch left.
Oh, hello. Excuse me. Touch them all, Rory. McIlroy now, his second at 18.
Judge the uphill, the altitude, and whether this one flies. That's a good job.
He's going for it here despite the fact he's got an iron. He's well aware that 3 wood may be too much club for him. So he's going to pound this 2-iron. This ball is cutting towards the center green. It's on a good line if it's enough.
Oh, yeah.
No,
it's more than enough.
Serious.
Wow. McIlroy.
That's ridiculous.
Jeez. Exciting, and Rory now with a chance to make it 2 to get to 6 under. How about that?
You got to say the tee shot just deserved no worse than 2.
Hitting a second. Good leave there.
See, this guy has got his foot on the accelerator, trying to put some distance between he and a lot of the field.
7 under through 11 holes. And he is just on cruise control the way he's attacking this golf course.
Look at that scorecard. McIlroy very comfortable right now.
Hitting into a freshening breeze. Got 8-iron here. Let's see if he can get it all the way back to the hole.
Yeah, this is just an extremely difficult green. Very narrow at the back, just 10 yards across. Man, stay there.
So it should be affect how much spin he gets on this 123-yard second.
Has not missed a green in regulation today, and that will continue as he dials that one in perfectly. So he'll have a chance to reach 8 under par. Chance to increase the lead. Making it look easy is Rory McIlroy, 8 under par.
Played conservatively off this tee, left himself 170 downwind to a back pin. Be interesting to see if he gets aggressive with his shot or if he leaves it short of the hole.
Another chance coming up. It's about the longest approach shot he's had in on a par 4 so far.
And obviously he did not get it the way he wanted to. Hit a tree and went left and quite a ways out of play towards an adjacent fairway. And that's the smart play. He's laid this ball up, and I agree with it 100%.
McIlroy trying to minimize the damage at the par 5/6, his 4th from 114 yards. Joined here in our booth with Paul Azinger.
This is a tough hole location in that front right. It's pretty narrow there. Not very good.
So McIlroy working on an 8 under score. This would be amazing if Rory could save par, but respecting the speed of this putt.
You know, it's that kind of course, Dan. If it fits your eye, if it's something that's appealing to your eye, you can play this course really well. It's tree lined.
240 straight downwind, and Rory would have learned a lot from the club selection that Bubba used.
He has 8 iron, 240 yards. Yeah, I might have been asking just a little bit too much. Right there. A long birdie attempt here at the par 3 7th. And little work left there. To keep any kind of momentum going, needs to make this one. Yeah, right in the middle.
Boy, he's got that putter going, David.
Yeah, looks very smooth with it. Just that one hiccup.
It's a very difficult hole to get it close to with a lot of pitch on the greens.
Yeah, it's a par 5 for the membership, so a very small green with a lot of undulation, and that is nicely done. That leaves a
Straight, very long to take advantage of that as his biggest weapon.
yeah, #1 in strokes gained off the tee this season on the PGA Tour, and today making the putts that he has not been making. Came into this week, Paul, 165th in one putt percentage.
This is tugged and needs to get down, needs a kick.
That gives himself a shot.
This would tie his best opening round ever, the 2018 BMW Championship last year.
Just didn't give it quite enough.
I don't. I should remember because it wasn't very many, maybe 3.
For Rory McIlroy, who's had all these top 5 finishes in his last 3 starts, 8 top 10s in his last 10 starts, is banging on the door hard again here at this World Golf Championship, trying to win his 3rd WGC.
And Rory, when you putt the way you putted today, how much does that free up the rest of your game?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I think, yeah, when you're confident with the flat stick, you're not putting yourself under pressure to hit it closer to the hole, or trying to take on shots that you don't really need to. I think it was nice going from Riviera last week, which is POA, straight to here, which is obviously POA again. I had 3 really good putting rounds at Riviera, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round. So yeah, I got a little bit of confidence with it last week, and it was nice to see that carry on to this week as well.
POA meaning on the grass, on the greens. As we look at the monitor here, we're going to show you some tremendous highlights. Played awfully well. Let's start on number 10. You got a par, and then you birdied the 11th. What'd you see on these greens?
Yeah, this was nice. It sort of wiggled right at the end. It looked like it was right. There's a lot of double breakers on this golf course, so it was nice to hole a shot like that early, or hole a putt like that early on.
Let's fast forward to the 17th, the par 3. It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, it was just a little smooth wedge. Yeah, it was 148. It was my wedge is going almost 170 this week, so it was just a little smooth one in there, and it was nice kick and birdie.
All right, so you make the turn, Rory, with that big smile on your face. All right, what did you see from the tee?
Yeah, I mean, just hit it at the left bunkers and try to cut a 2-iron into the hole there. Yeah, it was pretty close. It's a perfect, my 3-iron probably carries this week somewhere around 300 yards. It was playing around 295 to the front, so I knew I needed to take a little bit off it and just hit a lovely little cut down there. And it's nice to start the back nine like that.
You cashed in with that eagle putt right there. Let's go to the 2nd. You were trying to drive the green, came up just a little bit short of the bunker. This is a nice play from the rough.
Yeah, I didn't land the ball exactly where I wanted to. It landed on the fringe and trundled up there. I was trying to sort of land it maybe 3 or 4 feet on the green, but I got away with it. And yeah, again, it was nice to leave yourself those putts for birdies.
Excellent leave there, make another birdie. Now you're 2nd at 4, right in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, I had a great tee shot here. Only had 123 yards to the hole. A little half sand wedge in there. And again, when you're leaving yourself putts like that for birdie, it's, it makes for a pretty stress-free day.
Let's go all the way to the 8th. You have this nice birdie through the shadows.
Yeah, this was nice to see, especially after bogeying the par 5. I'd say that was probably 8th hole was going to be playing the toughest hole in the golf course today, so to make a 3 there and to get that shot back was nice.
You didn't play here last year. You don't play a ton in altitude like this. How difficult is it for you to adjust from, say, sea level at Pacific Palisades at Riviera last week to coming here, having a couple of practice rounds, and then getting after it on Thursday morning?
Yeah, it's literally like, so I watched some of the highlights last week, and I was hitting these little low cuts just to try and get it in play. And they were still good ball speeds, like 180 ball speed, but it was carrying like 255. And this week you can carry a driver 370 if you hit it up in the air. So literally is a 100-yard difference between some shots. It's fun. I'm glad we don't have to do it every week, but you know, while we're here, we might as well make the most of it.
And you certainly have adjusted well. We'll see you tomorrow, Rory. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.